Hey team, welcome back, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Lindsay. I am a kindergarten teacher and a mom of two, and I help parents just like you teach their kids how to read. Now today we are going to be doing a phonemic awareness activity, which is just a fancy way of saying that we're going to play with sounds and words. Now before we get started with learning to read the letters and reading actual words, we need to set a foundation for reading, which is through phonemic awareness. And today we're going to be looking at the first sound in words. Like I said, we are going to be working with the first sound in words. Now for the phonemic activities, we are going to be just listening to the sounds. It doesn't matter what the letters are called. So anytime you're doing any of these activities, make sure you're saying the letter sound and not the letter name. We don't care that an M is an M, we care that the M says So just keep that in mind whenever you're playing these games. Now, the game today is Hopscotch, and it's a really easy one for you to set up. It takes very little materials, which is really nice, and it's very active for your child to do. So you can do this inside or outside. It's totally your call. If you're outside, you can use the typical sidewalk chalk, and if you're inside, you can make a grid on your floor using painter's tape or anything that you would like to use to make a grid. Now, instead of using numbers, you're going to be putting objects. So you can send your child on a mission, say, go in the house and find 5 objects. You can give them some direction if you would like, or you can give them no direction and just say, find 5 things. It's totally your call. You can also tell them, make sure none of them start with the same sound, or you can tell them that you want them to all be from the kitchen or all from the living room. It's totally what your child needs practice with. So maybe they need help with following directions, and you can incorporate this into there. Okay, so whenever you have your objects, even if you've gone and picked them out, you're going to put 1 object per square. And you're going to tell your child, okay, I want you to jump over the object that makes the sound S. So they're going to be jumping and jump over the spoon. If you say, I want you to tiptoe over the object that starts with O, so they're going to tiptoe over the light bulb. Or you're going to say, I want you to jump 3 times on the object that starts with a D, and they're going to jump 3 times on the dog. Not your actual dog, a stuffed dog, of course. So these objects, they can be anything, totally random objects. But if you're picking them out, give them different, make sure that they have different first sounds. You can choose if you want them to be picking them up as they go, so then there is an obvious end to the game whenever all the objects have been picked up, or they can leave them, and it's up to you whenever you want to end the game. And then you can reset it if you want and start again. Your call. And that's it. Easy peasy. Your child is going to have a great time jumping around. Make it fun, make it different actions that they can be doing over those objects. If they need help, give them help. If they're not too sure which one it is, then you can give them some clues. So like, we need the one that starts with a S. So we have a mug and we have a spoon. Which one starts with a S? And then hopefully they'll hear that it's the spoon. So totally able to be modeled and helping them out. And you can swap it too. So you can tell your child to give you the instructions and you can do the hopscotch. So there's lots of ways to differentiate it, make it easy for everyone to be engaged in multi-levels. And that's it. So follow along, keep me posted, comment below. Did you have fun with this one? What was our favorite part? And keep following along. If you want to know different ways you can make learning fun at home, and we can read together.